So hi, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel, Astromind Wellness. So this particular video will be about, me talking about, my astrological consultation service. So recently I have created something new for all of you who wants to avail my Vedic astrology consultation service. So what I have created is I have created a kind of a report that will be handwritten and that will be shared with all of you who will be taking my availing my consultation service of astrology, Vedic astrology. So this is the handwritten, this is the format that you are able to see in front of your screen right now. This is the handwritten, this is the format of the astrology report, and I'll just show you what this format is all about, how it looks, so that you can at least have an idea about what I'm talking about. So this particular report will be shared with you. It is one of the consultation service that you can avail, right? If you want to get a handwritten Vedic astrological report, all right, then you can share that requirement with me. This is the report that will be shared with you. This is the format that you can see now. Everything will be handwritten, everything will be manually calculated and then handwritten. Nothing will be generated from the computer using any astrological application. That is why I'm trying to create a difference over here, right? Because the kind of work that needs to go behind giving you an astrological consultation, or at least before I in order for me to derive at the various interpretations, derive at the various predictions, the entire gamut of hard work that is required will be very much evident from this particular report, right? That is why it is completely different from any kind of report that you normally see. Those are computer generated. Already, this is the report. This is the template that I have created, and all the data will be written by me itself by calculating manually, and then doing the various calculations, various analysis, and then I will be whatever I will be finding out from your birth details, I will be sharing the same. I will be writing the same over here. Okay, so this is a kind of a template, a format that I have created. It's very useful in giving you a clarity about what your horoscope will be all about. It will be very useful for you to get a clarity at least about the interpretations that you need to understand, at least the essentials that you must be aware of, must be mindful about of your own horoscope. All right, so this entire thing, again I'm repeating it, if you avail this particular service, this entire report will be shared with you via WhatsApp. I'll take the screenshot of whatever I will be writing over here, and then I will be sharing the same with you. If you want, I can share with you over email, or I also share with you over a WhatsApp. All right, so you can just have a look about what are the various details. It includes what are the various points I have inputted. I'll not be telling you and I'll not be briefing you the entire report what it is all about, otherwise this particular video will be extremely lengthy. But then once you will get a hold of it, once you will have this in front of your eyes, either you are taking a printout of whatever you will be receiving, or you will be seeing that from your mobile phone or from your laptop. The information that is provided over here, it's absolutely useful, at least if you want to have a very good idea about your own horoscope, if you want to get a clarity about your own horoscope. Believe me, if you just I don't know if in case you are aware of the usual reports that are available that people usually get after they avail a consultation service, or they go straight to some astrological software, they feed in their details and then they download the report. The entire report that you will be getting, you will not be making any heads and tails out of it if you do not have a clarity about what Vedic astrology is all about. If you are not a student of astrology, you'll not be able to understand what that report actually includes, what that report is talking about, what the report is making you all learn about your own horoscope. So that is the reason why I have created this, so that at least when you look at it, few things you will be able to understand. That is the amount of hard work that is required in order to prognose your horoscope. That is one. And then the interpretations along the way. Even if you do not avail my telephonic consultation, even if you read the report, this particular report, you will get a very good idea about what exactly is the scenario when it comes to your horoscope, at least the current situation, and something whatever I will be highlighting along the way in this particular report, right? So you are seeing this particular report will contain the data, all the essential data that are required for me to analyze your horoscope. And everywhere I have made these boxes where I will be sharing my interpretations, that is for you to read. Alright, the data you might not be able to understand if you are not aware of what Vedic astrology is. But these things, these boxes, whatever I will be writing in sentences or whatever I will be highlighting, that you must read, and from there you will be getting the learning. A very solid and a very authentic learning that you will be getting. And I'm using the word authentic because again I'm repeating, whatever I will be sharing over here, whatever I will be writing over here is as per the correct, accurate knowledge of Vedic astrology. I will be doing the calculations manually, and then I will be sharing my data, then I will be sharing my inputs in this particular report. So everywhere you will be finding, I'll share you a live report. Do not worry, I'll not be only showing you this template. I'll share you an entire, report that I have created for a horoscope. Then only you will be able to have that 100% clarity of what I'm talking about. But then at least have a look at the report, at least the template that I have created, because this is the template that you will be receiving. It will have some additional sheets because everything I'll not be able to enter in this particular space. Either I'll be writing over here in this white sheets, white part of the particular sheets, or I'll be taking some additional sheets, then I'll be writing whatever I need to write. But believe me, the report that you will be getting will be absolutely detailed and will be absolutely essential. That is, it will be useful and benefit. That is what you want to get. That is what you want to receive when you want to avail astrological consultation service. And again, I'm repeating it. Even if you telephonically, you do not talk with me, you do not wish to avail that consultation service, even if you take this particular service and you just get this particular report delivered to you, that is, either through WhatsApp or email, it will be like highly sufficient, more than sufficient in a way for you to understand and for you to, do your remedial measures. All right, it will also include all the remedies and everything. Now you had a look at the template, right? This is the universal template that will be utilized for every horoscope, for every particular, birth detail that comes to me. Bagana, let me show you the, screenshots one more time. This is the first page. This is the second page, third page, fourth page, and this is the fifth page. But it will not be only restricted to 5 pages. It will be having more sheets because I have to write whatever I need to write, whatever I need to mention. That is for you to learn, for you to read and learn from them. Okay, I need to write something so that you will learn about your horoscope. So in that particular way only I will be writing it, so that you will be able to understand what is going on. Now you have seen the template. Now have a look at the live horoscope analysis that I have done absolutely recently. So this is the analysis that I have done for 2nd of January 2026. All right, you can see this is the first page. I have not mentioned the name, but anyway, that is the details. You just have a look at how detailed the working is, and everything is handwritten. That is what I'm trying to make you all understand. Each and everything has been detailed out, has been written by me, and I have written it only after doing the calculations and then making sure that whatever calculations I have done, that those are correct, and then only writing it over here. This is the first page. And this is the second page. You can see all the various whatever wherever it is required. I have shared my interpretations in a very I have shared it in a synopsis, but at least if you read it, you will be able to know, okay, this is what it is. And all of these data, see, I was only able to write all of these things by doing all of these analysis. So this is the back end work that is required. But I have to share the details of the back end work. I have to, again, I am repeating this. It's a very important thing. I have to share the details of the back end calculations, something which is required for you to know, so that you understand the amount of hard work that is going behind your horoscope analysis. Horoscope consultation is just not like I'll share, you share your birth details in 5 or 10 minutes. You get the entire, you get your entire interpretations, and in 5 or 10 minutes, you are aware about, okay, these are the remedial measures you need to take, and in 5 to 10 minutes, the entire thing is over. No. For doing a horoscope consultation, for doing an astrological consultation, it requires a tremendous amount of hard work, and that much time it needs to be dedicated behind prognosing, behind interpreting, behind analyzing your horoscope. Then only an astrologer will be able to properly and accurately and correctly understand what is going on. So the details, whatever I have mentioned, the data and the parameters, is for you to understand and for you to appreciate that hard work that has gone behind your horoscope. All right, and these interpretations are for you to learn, and this is something, even if you are not aware of Vedic astrology, you must know this about your horoscope. Wherever I have written in sentences, you must read that. All right, so this again I'm showing you. This is the first page. This is the second page. Now the third page is over here, right? These are all the timelines of the dasha. I have 4 dasha I have considered for this particular birth detail: Vimshotari, Yogini, Chara dasha, and Sthir dasha. Okay, Chara and Sthir dasha is part of the Jamini system, and in horoscope, where it is required, I also apply the Manduk dasha also. So there are 5. But Manduk dasha will be like, it's in certain horoscope, it is not applicable. Like for this particular horoscope, the Manduk dasha is not applicable. So I have worked with 4 different dasha systems, right? And these are all the timelines. And this particular page, what you see over here in page number 3, right? In page number 3, this particular page has been detailed out in this additional sheets. Okay. See, so then you will be understand the kind of the detailing that has been done for a particular horoscope. This is the first page, or also the first side or first part. This is the second part. All right. These are all related to the dashas. Note. This is the third part. And this is the fourth part. And this is the fifth part, right? So for the entire page, only one particular sheet that you see over here, I'll not be able to write, obviously. I'll not be able to fit everything in this particular, right? I have to also maintain it in a very organized way and make it absolutely decent and good and readable for all of you, comprehensible for all of you. So this, again, I'm repeating it, this particular page that is only specifically related to dasha has been detailed out in this particular page, in this particular page, and all of these are for the native to read and understand. That is why I have taken so much of hard work to write it and detail it out, so that you at least must know what is going on in the horoscope. As an individual, when you are at least paying an amount and availing a consultation service, you need to know, yeah, this is what is going on. This is what my horoscope is all about. All right, so this is dasha. The next page, let's go to the next page. That is, this is the page number 4, right? Again, I have written something over here also. because I could not fit it over here. So I had to write it and use the white sheet on this particular page and write down certain things. As for my calculations also it is required, and then I have to you paste the value or write the values over here. Okay, so all of these, remember, all of the boxes, these are for you to absolutely know that these are the various interpretations that has been done using the Sarvashtag Varga score, the Vinnashtag Varga score. If you read whenever, if you avail the service and if you get the report, when you will read it, you will be able to understand exactly what is going on, whatever I have written. And when you, if then obviously you will, if in case you can, if you have your query, you will be getting in touch with me and clarifying your doubts and queries. But at least for in this particular video, have a look at the the report, the handwritten report, because I'm sure about this, that all of these things, this kind of a detailed handwritten report, you will not typically find everywhere. Like if you take an astrological consultation service, right? And then after all of this work, and also this is also included, for doing the some of the bija sputa calculation. This is a kind of a terminology, a kind of a topic when it comes to analyzing children. Anyway, I needed to do this calculations for you to understand, because something also you need to understand over here, and then some calculation part, just to be, again, the same thing, have an awareness of how much effort has been put in a particular horoscope and horoscope analysis. Then finally, after all of that work, after all of these work, this page, then this page, then this particular page, 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 this page, after all of this particular work, and then this page, then I have written a kind of a small summary about just a kind of an overview of what exactly the very important highlights. But then just a small overview, but the entire thing, the entire gamut of information that you see in all of these pages, like you need to know and you need to learn and you need to be aware of. Okay. And then the very important part, after doing all of this analysis, after doing all of this interpretation, then only I'm able to understand what are the right Vedic astrological remedies a native needs to do. So I've written some astrological remedies for this particular horoscope that you can see right now in front of your screen. And this has been only done after all of the detailed work. All right. So this is what I have created. This is a kind of a, something, a kind of an, you can say an initiative when it comes to my own, astrological service, that I provide. I have incorporated this particular thing now in my work, in my portfolio. So if you want, you can also get your handwritten report. Absolutely, it will be sent to you, and it will be sent to you exactly in this particular way. Obviously, the details will vary, the calculations will vary, and how much information, it can be even more than this, but then it will be depending on your horoscope, and it will be depending on what details I want you to specifically be aware of. And definitely the chances are that it can be even a bit wider than this, it can be even a bit lengthier than this, but it will depend again on the horoscope scenario, on the horoscope prognosis scenario. So I want to show it to you one more time so that you all will be aware of the thing. So first page, second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page, sixth page, seventh page, eighth page, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. All right. So this is the template. See, template only consisting of how many pages? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 pages, right? This is the template. And now the life report for a particular native, and it is of how many pages? 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5, 6 and 7 pages. So 12 sides, you can say. How many sides it was? It was 1, yeah, it was 12 sides, right? We counted that. Anyway, so now you're able to understand the handwritten report. If you want, you will be getting the same thing. The details will definitely vary, the data will vary. It can be a bit lengthier also, depending on what your horoscope is telling me, what I'm able to find out from your horoscope. But then just make sure that when you avail the particular service, and when you get this particular report and it gets delivered to you, please spend that time in reading this particular report. All right, that particular thing at least you must do. You must give it a read, give it a thorough read, and understand what actually is going on with your astrological, with your astrological combinations. That is your horoscope that you have been gifted with. These are the essentials that you must know if you want to take an astrological consultation service, and this is what you will be getting through if you avail the service from me. All right. And also, I want to show you something, because it is also very important for me to make you all aware and make you all absolutely understand that without any shadow of a doubt that this is absolutely authentic. This is something that I have created. It is not something what I'm telling it to you. I'm telling you that I have created, but then I'm downloading it from somewhere. I'm using it from someone else. No, this is this again. I want to show you this also, so that just to make sure that, to prove that the work is absolutely authentic, and to make you all believe whatever I'm saying. All right. So this is the template, and this is the Excel sheet that you can see. So this is the Excel sheet that I have created, right? Right. So, and this has been downloaded as a PDF format, PDF file. All right. So, yeah, just a kind of a creative way of doing certain things, and not only creative, it is a very helpful way of doing a horoscope analysis. And the most important, again, it's extremely important of why am I doing it, is to give you a proper clarity of what is there in your horoscope, so that another one is you will feel satisfied. Okay, if I'm spending an amount of money for availing an astrological consultation service, the report that you are getting, it needs to be absolutely valuable, right? That is another thing. Another point is you are now aware that the kind of an hard work that goes behind your horoscope analysis. Okay, I'm not simply looking at your horoscope and making up few things and telling it to you straight away in a matter of minutes, and then your horoscope consultation is over. So that is also not the picture that you are able to understand, right? Because for example, for doing this particular horoscope analysis, I had to spend hours. After hours of work, then only I'm able to do this, right? It is not something that you do it absolutely like just in a jiffy, everything is over. No, it is not such. So that is again another way to prove to you that yes, when you are availing a consultation service from me, I need to give that hard work for your horoscope analysis. I need to give that dedicated amount of time to horoscope, to analyze your horoscope, the essentials, what needs to be analyzed, and then to give you a picture what you want to know, or something that you must know about your horoscope, about your astrological, condition. Okay. And yeah, it's extremely useful report, it extremely helpful report that will help you throughout your life. So if you want to avail this, what you need to do now, okay, now what you need to do, if you want to avail this, just drop me a WhatsApp message on 73073444718. My number is, in every video you will find, in every longer video you will find my WhatsApp number, or you go to my website, you will see my number over there. All right, it is there, properly, visible in the website also, livingvirtuously.in. So you can please drop me a WhatsApp message, please do not call me, okay, because I will not be able to take so many of calls. And just to make also my life a bit more easy, my life easier, I will be absolutely happy if you just drop me a message, in WhatsApp message, all right, and share me exactly what you want. Share that, okay, share your name, and say that, okay, I have watched this particular video of yours and I want to avail this particular astrological consultation service where I want to receive my handwritten Vedic astrology report. All right, so obviously you understand that this is something that I have to give a lot of hard work in order to do this. So there will be charges involved. It's a paid service. So I will let you know about the charges that you need to pay in order to avail this particular consultation service. So you can also mention that you only want the Vedic astrology report, or you want the Vedic astrology report as well as a telephonic consultation with me. Both you can take. All right. The charges will definitely be different. For the Vedic astrological report, the charges will be one, and if you want to have the Vedic astrological report, this particular handwritten report, and over and above this, you want to also go for a telephonic, consultation, so the charges will be more in that particular situation. All right, so I'll let you know about the entire charges, about all the necessary details that you want to know, that you need to know. All right, so again, it's again a request. Please drop me a WhatsApp message only. Do not call me. No WhatsApp audio call or no voice calls. Drop me a message, sharing your name and exactly what you are looking for. That is, this is your Vedic astrology report, handwritten. All right. If you want to share, you can share me this particular, video link also, that okay, you found about this particular service of mine from this particular video. Anyway, any which way you can, share, and you can get in touch with me. So that's it. This is what I wanted to discuss in this particular video, just to make you all aware about a kind of an initiative that I have just, created, an initiative that I have implemented, where I'm creating handwritten reports, for all of you. Don't, mistake me. I created handwritten reports earlier also, but it was for my own personal and professional use. I never used to share reports with anyone. So I always did my calculations, but I did it in a rough way, right? It was not in this particular format and not in this particular design and in this particular organization. I had to do my calculations. I had to do my analysis for that. The amount of hard work and the amount of dedication and sincerity was absolutely equal in that particular scenario, in that particular situation also. Just that whatever I did it in a rough way. Okay, in my own particular notebook, I calculated. In my own particular notebook, I have written down whatever I had to write, and then utilizing that, whatever I did, that is my calculations, my back-end calculations, I used to take the astrology consultations. But now I am able to understand that this is something that everybody needs to know, everybody needs to be aware of. That is a good Vedic astrology report, and that also handwritten, not computer generated, that you will not have any idea what is written over there, what is going on. Okay. And that also does not show hard work. It only takes a second to just feed in your details in an astrological software and then click download, or whatever, in however way you can download a particular data. Where is the hard work in that? Where is the horoscope analysis that is going in for that particular horoscope to generate that particular report, right? That is something an astrological software, an astrological application is calculating all of your data. I don't know. Also, that there can be chances that I don't know whether interpretations are written in those reports or not, but chances are that it can be wrong also. Whatever I am writing over here, whatever I am sharing over here, it is after my, this is like from my own Vedic astrology learning, from my own Vedic astrological journey, from the knowledge that I have inculcated, from the knowledge that I have achieved. And okay, always note that this particular template that you see, it will be getting refined in the time to come. There can be changes in the template. It can be somewhat here, somewhat there. There can be certain modifications with the data as and when time progresses. But anyway, the template overall will remain the same. The objective will remain the same, and the handwritten template will always be available for all of you to avail. Just that it's a paid service. There will be charges involved. But again, I'm just note this, because I am very happy. I am feeling so happy that I have been able to create this, that I have been able to successfully create this and implement this. Okay, and it is absolutely useful, very very useful, because but anyway, you will be able to appreciate that when you will be receiving your own astrology report. Here only you are able to see what is going on, but then okay, I don't know, if you want to, you can also pause the video and read whatever I have written. I have shown you the entire, all the screenshots, right? You can pause the video and you can give it a read. I think everything is very properly and perfectly visible in front of your screen. But then it is undoubtedly, you will be undoubtedly accepting it, that for me to create this, it had taken a lot of hard work. That is, I'm talking about the live horoscope analysis. It took also good amount of hard work to even come up with this particular template, because then I had to narrow down, I had to do all of those kind of filtrations and everything in order to understand what are the data I need to include. All right, but then again, see, I'll also let you know about few things. This is the report that you can get, that you can receive. Now, another point I need to also make you all aware of is, once you get this particular report, all right, this report will be shared with you over a WhatsApp or over an email, and you will be paying a certain amount of charge, and you will be getting this report delivered to you. Now, when you get the report, you can ask me 3 questions if in case you feel that you have some specific questions you need to ask and you are not getting the clarity from whatever have been mentioned in the report. So it is over and above whatever you are getting as a report. So you can ask 3 questions. But if you ask questions which are more than 3, then there will be charges involved over there also. So 3 questions are there that you can avail, that you can also ask me, relating to only your horoscope. Okay. Once you get this particular Vedic astrology report, so you will be in a position to properly understand, okay, these 3 questions I can ask me, you can ask me. But the 3 questions you are able to ask, you can ask me. If it is something beyond the 3 questions, you have to pay some excess charges that I will be making you all aware about in the WhatsApp message itself. And all right, so this is, I want all of you to know this. I think I had forgotten to tell you this earlier. All right, so the report also comes with 3 questions that is over and above the 3 questions, that over and above the report, whatever data that you are seeing in the report. And the answer to the 3 questions, I'll share it to you over WhatsApp itself. Okay, that is, the 3 questions are not part of your telephonic consultation. If you want to talk with me, if you want to go in a conversation with me, and you want to discuss something, and you want me to give you a clarity about it, if you want me to guide you on some other thing, then you can avail that consultation, telephonic consultation too. Then again, I think now you have that clarity that will be also, that will be besides this particular Vedic astrology report, and that again will be based on your requirement and based on your need. All right, so I think I have whatever I wanted to share. Okay, so whatever I'm sharing, these are not at all practice. These are absolutely raw thoughts. Okay, Now, what is the time in the night? Now it is 4:21 a.m. in the night. 4:21 a.m. in the night. I'm making this video because you understand that a lot of things it keeps me occupied, right? And I get the time right now. I'll not be able to find time anywhere tomorrow because again we'll be very occupied with a lot of work. So the time that I'm getting, I'm creating this video because I have to make at least my audience available, my audience, aware of what exactly I have, created and what exactly I'm planning to bring as a part of my, services that I provide. Okay, so make use of this. I'm telling you this, highly suggested, highly recommended that you get your handwritten astrology report, and this is going to serve you very well. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. That is what I wanted to share in this particular video. And okay, all right. And I'm trying to recollect if I want to share something more or not. If I had something in my mind and it has skipped. I mean, I don't think so, but just I'm trying to recollect. I'll just take a few moments. Just want to recollect. Um, okay, I think it's done. Okay, so let me know. Let me know. I've shared you the process also, by the help of which you will be able to avail this particular consultation service, this particular, Vedic astrology report, handwritten report, if you want to get for your own horoscope. And, so please WhatsApp me, share me a WhatsApp in my particular number 73073444718. Please mention your name when you are sharing the message, and please specifically mention that you want the handwritten Vedic astrology report. And if you want to avail the telephonic consultation too, then share that Vedic astrology handwritten report plus telephonic consultation. Whatever your requirement is, I will share with you whatever the charges will be required for you to avail this particular consultation service. Okay. And if you want to say, suppose if you get your Vedic astrology report and you find that okay, you have quite a good number of questions that is above 3, then I'll also share the charges for that also. Okay, if it is beyond 3, then for this many amount of questions you need to pay this much amount per question. All right. So all of that entire process I'll let you know once you decide that okay, I'll take this, avail this particular astrology consultation service. All right. But again, I'm telling you, I'm recommending you, do get your handwritten report, because if you are a believer of Vedic astrology, and if in case if you are absolutely curious to know that what is there in your horoscope, what are the extremely important data, what are the extremely important insights and parameters that for your horoscope, and some very useful interpretations, and analysis what your horoscope, you know, unfolds. If you're absolutely curious and absolutely inquisitive to know that, then definitely please avail this handwritten report. And I'm saying you will not be disappointed, because whatever it's absolutely there in front of your screen, right? I even do not have to speak much, but I'm speaking so that I'm able to explain to you my thoughts. All right, what I just absolutely a raw video that I'm creating. I'm just trying to speak as and when whatever thoughts and whatever words are appearing in my head. I'm feeling sleepy, but still I have to make this video because I need to make this particular video accessible and available at least to whatever platforms that I'm in, especially uploading this in the YouTube, in my YouTube, in my YouTube video channel. All right, so for that I'm making this particular effort, and I'm being sincere to what I am responsible for, the kind of work that I do, that is when it comes to Vedic astrology. And ultimate objective of doing all of these things is to guide individual, help individuals so that they can lead a very good life by traveling, by walking the right direction, and be a better personal and professional, self. My objective is all about helping and serving humanity, and Vedic astrology is one of the way that I do it. And yeah, so the ultimate, again, if you get benefit from this particular Vedic astrology report, then understand that then I'll feel happy that okay, I've done something good and made a very good positive difference in your life, so that you are now aware knowledge wise about what is there, that your life, that your horoscope is saying about you, and some very 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 useful analysis point and insights that you need to know, and then you are aware of. And okay, anyway, thank you so much. And then like this video, share this video with your network, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm extremely sorry if I have said quite a number of things repeatedly, but might be out of excitement I'm saying this, might be it is quite late in the night, that's why I know that something I'm repeating it again and again, saying the same point again and again, but it's just to make you all also understand that if I'm saying something repeatedly, how important that point is, because in that many amount of time it is coming in my head, so that I'm at least trying to be aware that at least you are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you. You are able to understand its importance. You are able to understand its significance. That's why I'm, sharing and I'm communicating in this particular way. All right. So thank you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And please let me know, drop me a WhatsApp message if you want to avail this. Thank you.